How is it going, everyone? Today is a very special day as it is the 6th day of Olimar, which is a yearly tradition which we celebrate yearly, absolutely 1000% of the time. And for this year's Olimar, as promised last year's Olimar, as this year is, of course, 2020, yeah, I am playing Pikmin 2. This one here, that's my favorite guy. That's everyone's favorite guy. Hello, spaceship. I changed my mind. I've got a new favorite guy, and he went off that way. That's you. Sure thing, Blue. Oh, I've been in a state to play this game, you know, like Pikmin 4 got announced, I'm on board. Welcome to Pikmin 2. There's some stupid shit you can do on the screen, right? Like, yeah, you can scare them all off. Go away. No, I didn't say you could come back. Go away. Go away. You're not here. Nope. No, sorry. They're gone. Pikmin 2 is gone. The day is saved. The day is over. Wowzers. I thought you could, like, summon creatures if you did this. I don't remember. So, I have played this game before. Originally... so, as you can see, I have, in fact, done a little bit before, you know? Just a smidge. Just a smidge. I was originally gonna do this for the smart way. That didn't happen. But I have played it. So, not 100% blind. But, like, you know, it's been a hot minute. It's been a few years. I don't remember everything. I just remember little things, you know? Let's just get into it. Hocketate Freight is a long-haul deep space shipping company. One day, its only employee of any merit, Captain Olimar. Is that a personal opinion, or is that just, like, actual? Crashed on an uncharted planet on an interstellar vacation. There he was aided by indigenous creatures, which he called the Pikmin. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped. But in Olimar's absence, his employer, Hocketate Freight, ran into financial difficulties, which is their way of saying it's run by idiots. Been humming Mamma Mia the entire way back, by the way. Like, that just it keeps happening to him. We don't know how to stop it. President of Hocketate Freight and local employee Louis. He has no merit. We have they've already specified he has no merit. We also have to specify that it means the president has no merit because he's technically employee too.
Olimar, I'm glad you're safe. Yes, very glad, quite glad, but sadly, I have an announcement that is not so glad. Our company's going under. Yes, we're finished. On his first mission, Louis here met a ravenous space bunny. Ooh, and his entire load of golden Pikmin bread carrots was eaten. Ooh, like that, that's how eating works. I took out an enormous loan to repay the debt from the loss. I decided to sell off corporate assets to repay the loan, and, I've got some bad news for you, buddy! But the only asset we had to sell was your ship, the SS Dolphin. As for the rest of our loan...
10,100 smackaroos! Holy shit.
Olimar! What is that?
That's Louis' toe.
You brought that back as a souvenir for your kid? Treasure, treasure, treasure. Money, 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 money.
Oh, I've decided what ABBA song we're using for this game. Initiating valuation of recovered treasure. This artifact is worth 100 smackaroos.
This thing's worth 100 smackaroos? That's more than my entire year's salary. Oh! What? There are more on that planet? They can repay our debt? Louis! You don't look alive! You must depart immediately with Captain Olimar! Say goodbye to your kids! Actually, you don't get a chance to say goodbye to your kids. They're gone! They're my kids now! I own this planet and everything on it!
The president's just a little tyrannical. That's, I think, what we're going for here. He doesn't have much going for him, you know? They're going to a planet simply known as the Valley of Repose. We don't know what the planet is called. It could be anything, though. Absolutely anything whatsoever.
As if I'd ever goof off.
You goofed off immediately! Oh, thank you for the sub. We have landed safely with nothing to fear.
That was close. I have averted a crash landing. Running diagnostics. Alert! Danger! Louis is missing! He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communicator. He is either flouting protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet.
Well, maybe he deserves to, you know, like we came here, we did our work, we had a crash landing, and we went home, discovered new life, discovered a way forward for our home planet of Hockatate. No, that's the company. Regardless, we know how to repay Hockatate's loan, but we are sent off without so much as a break just because we're the only employee of merit. Why do we need to save Louis if we know he's gonna be useless? I don't quite get it.
Wait a moment. Look.
Hey, friends. How's it going?
Holy shit. That one's already dead. Could these be Pikmin? They look like they're about to be devoured as we speak. You must help them. Point at the screen and press B to call them with your whistle.
Yeah, we're doing new play control. New play control is just how I play Pikmin on the Wii, you know? I never got the GameCube. Whoa! Our friends have come home.
The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you. Captain Olimar, how fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. All day to grab a...
Yep, I know how Pikmin works. Okay, so Pikmin, if you've never seen it before, look at this dude, he's fucking gone. I fucking missed! I fucking missed! No! This is already pretty telling for what's gonna happen, you know?
Attention! Captain Olimar, I have just re-established my communications link with Louis. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Pressing minus to communicate with him. I am quite interested in the details of his condition.
So we can get the Pikmin to pick stuff up and move them around. But they clearly want to go through there, which does not seem like a reasonable set of solutions right now. We cannot, in fact, do this. Let's leave them to their own work. How are you doing, Louis? That's certainly Louis, all right. Louis, allow me to assess your condition. As per our safety protocols, are you at all injured? Is that so? Then my concerns are eased. Our communication link showed you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press plus to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. That's just a fancy way of saying we have a map. What a perfect landing print, though. Actually seems like he has a way smaller head than he does. Look at him. His noggin is huge. Can't have any game cubes. Game cubes are too much. Oh, I cannot believe it. Is that the onion itself? Louis, the odd object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Olimar's report, which we had time to read, of course. Huh? The seed the onion ejected just sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked with A. Well, let us do exactly that. This is the color red. Wow, my favorite one? Louis, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. It is staring at you. You can use A to throw a Pikmin and issue orders to it. Press B to call it back to you. You can disband your squad with C. Interesting. Olimar's description of the creatures resembling pick carrots was strikingly accurate. Louis, my sensors have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you all right? You're not dying, are you? Well, we established your injuries before. I suppose it's okay. This is his father. The Pikmin is Louis' son. His name is Stefan. Come along, Stefan. We have places to go. Plants to ransack. Huzzah. Pick it up. Bring it home. Yes. Good work, my soldier. Good work. Keep doing your best. Oh, God, my sensor bar keeps flickering. Take it home. Yeah, if you place things under onion, they turn into friends. The onion ejected more seeds. The pellet from that flower must hold nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients, haul them to the onion, and further propagate the species. The onion is a Pikmin mothership. Reviewing Olimar's report, it seems repeated tapping A lets one rapidly pluck Pikmin sprouts. I don't know what the fuck he means by that. What is A? That's just a letter. I know letters. I was programmed to know letters, but I don't know what A means. Perhaps just screaming at them will work. That should be a way to solve our issues. Yeah, I'm just missing. Oh, dear. I believe we can only throw... have, like, double the number on a given time, right? Or something along those lines. You know what? I'm just gonna move my cursor slightly. Not cursor, sensor bar. and hope this helps. Hopefully we're good to go. Okay. So we came from down there. So we want to go that way. Oh, it's a battery. I love batteries. Duracell. Wow. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures we are searching for. The only reason we found it there is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate! I would like to appraise it, but you must regroup with Olimar first. Can you see him? Press Z to move the camera behind you. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. You're a very useful engine. Listen, all I'm saying is if all of my, debt and issues could be solved by one Duracell battery, I'd love to use it myself. There is our friend Olimar. He's doing his best. Okay, so we need more to take the battery. So for now, what we need to do... throw them all on here. Throw these all on here. Hey, presto, the team returns united. Holy shit, this is so beautiful, I might cry. Captain Olimar, Louis, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now that you must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything, correct? From now on, use B to form a single group, C to take solo action, and minus to change leaders. So we have 2 captains now. Wow. Oh, fucking Christ, we need how many? Okay. There you go. You can have like a couple more. Right. So we need to find more pellets somewhere. Because I can't imagine that's all we have. Oh, there's gonna be something up here, right? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. That's a shame. I was hopeful. I can't throw my captains yet, can I? Or is that not in this game? It might be a fucking Pikmin 3 only thing. Alright, we are back. That's 3 only. Fair enough, okay. We have 20, which is the exact amount of Pikmin we need to move a battery. There you go. Go, go, gadget battery. This is more fun than it should be. Olimar, Louis. Olimar, Louis. Olimar, Louis. Olimar, Louis. So if we had to pick a favorite captain in this game, out of these 2, which one would we go with? Because, you know, Olimar's the OG and hasn't, like, encountered any space bunnies as of yet. But Louis has a funny head. This is how I determine my favorite things in life. Louis, glad to hear it. All right, keep on trucking. Keep on strutting. Look at them go, the powerful beings. Stefan, I'm so proud. $280 Pokos. 4, of course. The courage reactor. Literally has Duracell on the side. I understand not knowing what a battery is, but I'm sure you can read. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I praised it. The name reflects my current thinking, and clearly the lack of it. I don't think aliens would be able to read our letters. It's a spaceship that can talk. I'm sure it can read English. Like, the Queen invented English for a reason. I'm sure the robot can abide. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Architect, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. I see. Makes sense. Our first day is done. The brave soldiers have made it through a day. A tutorial day, but a day nonetheless. Oh, look at all those indigenous nocturnal creatures! They're so menacing! Today's report. There's a ring in the sky. We got the courage reactor. We got 20 friends.
You found your first bit of treasure! Fine work! Our future depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hoard regularly! I'll check in often! Keep up the pace!
Day 1 complete. Huzzah! That's why they call me Pikmin 2. So we have the Picklepedia and the treasures. These are incredible just parts of this game, you know? With the Picklepedia, you get to just take a look at the wildlife. You get to find out what you're cool. You can throw carrots at them. Yo, I love carrots. How do you respond to carrots? They eat them. That's good to know. Olimar's notes. Dwarf red bulbul, Pansaurus pseudo-oculi rufus, breadbug family. Oh, it's up and down. Although initially identified as a juvenile red bulbul, groundbreaking, oh, we're baking bread on the floor. Groundbreaking new research indicates that this creature is in fact a member of the breadbug family, a close relative of the vanilla breadbug. It escapes predation through mimicry. Unique adaptation of the red bulbul's crimson coloration allows the species to safely commingle. Such effective adaptation and obfuscation by prey species is rare, indicating this clever creature is a master of mimicry. Now that sounds like a lot of words. What's Louis' notes? The blissful bisque, mince the entire beast finely and stir in with a heavy cream. Artichoke hearts and a pinch of black pepper. Heat slowly until piping hot. Mmm, rich and creamy. Louis wants to eat the fucking everything. He's a hungry boy. Then we have the pellets posy. If you throw carrots at them, nothing fucking happens. pellet posy, Amplus nutrio, pellet weed family. In the stem of the pellet posy, one could observe the muscle fiber unique to half plant, half animal species, such as the Pikmin and candy pop flowers. So the pellet posy is a species that can be considered a close relative. Although the ability to crystallize nectar is unique to a small group of the pelletweed family, the fact that these plants reach maturity so quickly and that their pellets contain such high concentrations of the natural nutrients in the soil explains why the Pikmin and so many of the other indigenous species are so reliant on these pellets for sustenance. On a quest for the perfect hors d'oeuvre, slow cook this plant in a wood fire oven, but be careful to only serve the tender pellet. If you serve the leaves, they taste like shit. And then we have the courage reactor. Unfortunately, Louis does not want to cook the battery. We've recovered our first treasure. Amazingly, the Pikmin remembered how to salvage it. I can't understand their adorable language, and I don't know what they're thinking, yet I'm so happy to see them. When I crashed on this planet, the Pikmin helped me locate my missing ship parts. In my darkest hour, the Pikmin were there for me. Now I'm reunited with them. I know everything will be alright. It will, right? That's Olimar for everything will not be alright. Alright, let's go straight back to the Valley of Repose, because we have nowhere fucking else to go. What do you got, Mr. Ship? Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? Absolutely not. The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside their onion. What lazy creatures! Don't they know it's 5 a.m.? No wonder they lack survival skills. Stand beneath the onion and press yada yada. So yeah, stand under the onion, like Olimar just demonstrated. You can bring them down. You can have 100 at a time. 100 stupid bastards. One day I will hit the roof. I'll throw another one over there just in case they're silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Just to make sure they're on their way as quickly as possible. Maybe we should have left Louis there. I don't know if that actually speeds up the process. And then there's like a couple over here. Hopefully there's none down there. Because if there is, we ain't getting it. Okay, we're good. Fuck. We slipped. Let's just throw that over there. Yeah, we do now have daytime limits to run by. But unlike Pikmin 1, which gave us 30 days flat to beat the game, we can take as long as we need. We're not gonna, like, die. I want to take the Pikmin just because I want to see if Louis will do stuff by himself if I leave him there. I also left him one friend to protect him with. That's, of course, Stefan. Wait a minute. I'm sure I gave them a second one to be helpful. Am I going crazy? I might be going crazy. Okay, we need 35 of them on here. We can start the flattening process now just so it doesn't take as long here. Yeah, there we go. We have 13 plus however many are on there. That's at least enough to take this out. Ignore the fact it says on the screen exactly how many you have, because, you know, that does make things easy. I'm just impressed that worked as well as it did. Alright. Big guy in the middle. That's a bit menacing. How do we deal with big guys in the middle? It's a very simple process called I have a D-pad and the problem is solved. That could have gone better. Oh shit. It's day 2 and we've already lost guys. I'm the worst father ever. We need a couple more onto here. Because originally we could have brought the treasure back, but unfortunately, someone let their friends die. I think it was Louis. Can't believe Louis would do that. I used to think better of him. And for what? Oh, there's... It's like they never died. Drop everything. Oh, yeah, now that's a lot of Pikmin. Definitely do with more, but I'm happy with what we've got. I forgot how, like, slow the start of this game is, right? You know, it's like... We haven't even got to, like, the central, like, sort of location we're going to be going through the game in. Which, if you don't understand what that means, we're approaching that. There you go. Put all those there, because then we can break this wall. There you go. There's water over there, which, I'm not a big fan of water, personally. That's how people drown, especially Stefan, and we want to protect Stefan. Stefan's like a son to us. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. I do like that Stefan. He's a real one. And now we wait. Wait as if our life depended on it. Huzzah! Yeah, like, there's not much else we can do. Where are they? Come on, you lazy slackers! Put your all into it! Take the can to the man, and the man is a ship, and I'm going to lose my ship if you don't hurry up! What's this one called? For 170! Utter scrap! He doesn't seem too happy about that. Look, all I'm saying is when we get the treasure radar, the world will change. I am going to be nervous about missing stuff throughout this entire thing. And I know we're at the stage currently where it literally does not matter. However, I'm worried. Hooray! Walls are gone! We don't believe in walls in this side of town. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall when mass their might is ferocious? Louis, did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? Apparently not. Olimar, you are failing in your duty as a superior. I don't want to be here. I've made it quite clear that I don't want to be here. I wanted to see my kids, which the president has now stolen. He's holding my kids ransom. I don't know why he did that. I was already on my way, but he's a weird one. Yeah, and controls, which, you know, we've been playing the game at this point. We don't need them. Oh, good heavens, what is this? Interesting. Warm air is welling up from the hole in the ground before you. What could it lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod too. Separated Pikmin will head to the onion, approach the hole, and press A to jump in. It's time for the main gimmick of Pikmin 2. We have dungeons, let's go in. And then one of these is actually a water geyser, so it just throws everyone out and just kills everything that isn't blue. It's pretty wild. Emergence Cave, sub-level 1. Very noisy. Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. Analysis suggests danger lies ahead, but the promise of treasure is tantalizing. If you wish to check underground terrain, press plus to communicate with me. I am not just a ship, I am an all-purpose support pod. And yet he's provided me absolutely no support so far. He's just said some very silly words, and we've had to go along with it. There is no time limit underground. Time limits are overrated underground. What do we got? 7-Up. Why? This is... It's the quenching emblem. My favorite one is Heroes. Fucking... I'm gonna have to come up with terrible jokes for all of these, and we're just gonna all have to, like, laugh together, you know? How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. But I do not think beasts will be worth much. And they're not. They're worth like 10 Pokos each. Which, you know, having 10 Pokos is better than not having 10 Pokos. It's not even 10 Pokos, that's like 2! Oh god! Nah, but like this though. This is the real shit. This is what we came here for. Why? Look at it. Behold the majesty of the citrus lump. That's not healthy. I mean, it literally is, but like it isn't healthy, you know? Like, just be careful. This hole appears to be quite deep. My senses indicate more treacherous terrain ahead.
Louis, you do recall that you can adjust the camera with Z and up and left and right on the D-pad, correct?
They don't know what a D-pad is. Your expression suggests you do. Excellent. Louis' expression is unchanging. Apart from that one time he saw a plant grow, that really caught him off guard.
Don't worry, all your Pikmin will follow you. Approach the hole and press A to enter it.
Apologies if my shit voice gets annoying at any point. I will not be stopping it because I find it quite fun to do. Emergence Cave, sub-level 2. Oh, fun thing about these caves, randomly generated. I don't think they're randomly generated at this point, because this one's only 2 floors. But going on from here, if we have to repeat something, it ain't gonna be the same as the time we did it before, you know?
Oh my god!
We lost one to a fucking dwarf! Oh, but thank God we found the globe. That makes me feel so much better.
It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it.
That sounds like an exaggeration. How many Pikmin do we need to lift it? 100 and what? Fucking asshole. Well, I hope they have fun with that. Because there ain't much I can do. Kill him! Before he kills us! By God! It's the color purple!
Astounding! A flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly, it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be thrown into the flower.
And if you could do what these Pikmin are about to do, you'd want to be too. It is time to meet the best creature in the world. He's so beastly!
Amazing! A purple Pikmin! It has hair to the end and is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by throwing them into flowers? Intriguing. Perhaps there are others?
I'm sure there's at least one. In fact, I'm pretty sure there is only one. But now... But yes, we now have access to the most beautiful creatures in the world. The purple Pikmin. Heroes to all, flailing as if they have a say in the matter. But they have a quality that we desire. And that quality is they are 10 times better than any other Pikmin. Quite literally, like, they're just stronger. They're also, like, way slower, which, like, you know, it happens, but, like, you know, this is fine. I respect their attempts. Like, we only have 21 Pikmin on here, but it counts as 111. Because purple Pikmin are so much cooler than whatever Pikmin you like. You can stay there, Louie. You've had a good day. God, it's very nice to meet the purples again. They are friends for life. Like, I think it's fair to say that if there was a Pikmin character popularity poll, I think purple Pikmin would win it and should win it. We have obtained the Earth itself. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say the Earth itself? I meant the spherical atlas. Clumsy old me. There is a device resembling a microchip embedded inside this sphere, retrieving data. Error. I can only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the Sphere Chart. Sphere Chart. It's the Sphere Chart. Now that we have this new data, you should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. Did you guys hear that funny sound? That funny sound indicates that we're done for the day. You see, that's the funny water geyser that shoots upwards. This one just, you know, isn't being subtle about it. Astounding! Water is shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. This is how we leave. I must suggest, though, that there is one unfortunate thing about what's happened here. There is now a definitive Pikmin hierarchy, because the purple Pikmin are just better than whatever you like. Well, we got everything, and, you know, that's a victory. We're starting today on a strong note. You have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. You flatter me. We must celebrate the success of your spelunking expedition. Oh, fuck, I haven't played Spelunky in so long. Shit. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. Hello again. Olimar and Louis, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable! You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You can't tell me what I am. You should take a much-needed rest, as you have all the time you need to collect treasure. Yeah. No day system. No, you don't have 30 days to do. Your character cannot starve to death or fail to breathe in this game. Which, you know, pretty cool for the Pikmin series. I wonder how they're going to handle it in Pikmin 4. Like, I think they're doing a dungeon system again. Are they going to have a system like this? If they do, is it going to be starving to death? Not being able to breathe? I think if you bring those back, we're kind of expecting those at those points. So what do you want to do? My money is, there's this dog in the trailer, right? And, like, this dog, he's a little bit of a prankster, a little bit of a sneaky sneak. And throughout the game, what you gotta do is you've gotta get him food. Like, you guys are fed, but that dog, he only likes one specific type of thing, and it's found in all the treasures of the world. And if you don't get them, why, he's just gonna pee on you, and that's just gonna really smell, and you're all gonna die. That's Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4, don't get pissed on by the dog. I'm game design. Ace makes waste, so take it slow and steady. Oh, but there was pellets. There was pellets. There was pellets. I saw them in the cutscene. No! One day, I will be back for you. Not today, not tomorrow, not the day after. Not the day after that. Definitely not the day after that, but maybe 6 or 7 days from now. You can look out and see me helping to bring up the Pikmin population. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Baby steps first, Olimar. Plan well and don't worry about me.
Oh, don't worry, I wasn't.
Our debt is with Happy Hockatate Savings and Loan, after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess, so ha!
I'm sure there's a little more. I mean, they can repossess your house, your clothes, anything really. Your nose? We have unlocked the Awakening Wood. But before we go in, let's have a brief look. We have discovered the Red Bulborb. What a hungry boy. Red Bulborb, Oculus Kagyami Rusus, grub dog family. This large organism has the familiar mandibles and cranial morphology of the grub dog family, as well as the characteristic bulging eyes. As with most grub dogs, the creature's cranium comprises half of its total length and girth. Showing a scarlet abdomen with white spots, this creature is primarily nocturnal, choosing to prey upon smaller creatures returning to their nests. Originally classified as the spotty bulborb, further research has reclassified this species as the red bulborb. Subspecies of varied colors have recently been discovered, but academics are divided into two rival camps over how to handle their classification. That sounds like a lot of words. How do I cook them? Plump specimens are best roasted whole, stuffed with a lime and a slab of bacon, basted frequently to ensure a magnificently moist haunch. That's a strong word. I didn't know I wanted to think about the bulbor's moist haunch, but you know what? I'm on board. We have the snow bulborb, who I believe are new to this game. Snow bulborb, Pansaurus pseudo-oculi frosticus, breadbug family. Like the dwarf red bulborb, the snow bulborb is a member of the breadbug family that seeks to survive through imitating the appearance and behavior of the bulborb. Its pale coloration and blue spots make for easy identification. In particular, this organism mimics the hairy bulborb, but is of course unable to grow the hair that gives the hairy bulborb its name. However, as the hairy bulborb has been known to lose its hair in certain circumstances, the snow bulborb is an effective mimic that often mistaken for a member of the same species. Best grilled and served hot over a bed of fresh spinach and crumbled blue cheese. Fucking, I hate cheese, and if you like cheese, Louis, we're not gonna get along. You'd think that Pizza Tower helped me when it came to those. They did not. trying to grow some purples. I think we broke it. I think we broke the flower. There it goes. I tried. Violet candy pop bud, Flora punaceus, candy pop family. Research from our most recent expedition has confirmed the presence of candy pop buds in the subterranean regions. Considering the microecologies of this plant have been found in, one could surmise it could be found in any cavern, regardless of geographic region. Throwing Pikmin into this flower results in the release of purple Pikmin seeds, regardless of the color of the Pikmin thrown in. This variety of candy pop contains robustly odoriferous oils. If candy pop flowers could be cultivated, there is no doubt the plants would offer multifactorial benefits to the cosmetic, medical, and tourist industries. Yord, that's a lot of words! This convenient purple flower secretes a dark, flavorful oil that eliminates the need for salad dressing. God, I hate salad dressing. We got the citrus lump. This fruit was dug up from the floor of an icy cavern. It appears that the fruit's thick skin protected it from the frigid cold. Quite remarkable. The shape of the fruit eerily resembles the president's head. P.S. The labyrinthian underground entrails of this planet are like a completely different world. I thought he was going to say that's just like the entire work office building, you know, and I'm just like, I can't believe the president's a tangerine. Utter scrap. Area we recently touched down in is blanketed with a fresh layer of frozen precipitation. As tranquil and relaxing as it is, I named it the Valley of Repose. Using Pikmin to move obstacles, I was able to open up some new areas for exploration, where I found this hunk of metal. Quenching Emblem. I often brag about my inexhaustible supply of self-control, but when I peer at this treasure, I can't help but want to take a drink. That's strange. I wonder why that is. You don't think that brand marketing goes extraterrestrial, right? Like, you don't think it's meant to go, like, beyond our planet. Like, when they designed the Pepsi logo, they made it for Earth, right? Like, they didn't consider what's beyond, and they were just like, aliens probably like the combination of blue and different colors. Spherical Atlas. The purple Pikmin was somehow able to carry this massive treasure. Today, we measured their physical strength using the ship's onboard beefometer. You've got something called a beefometer? That's where you gotta keep the purple Pikmin. That's what they're here for. They're so beefy! It seems that they have 10 times the weight and physical power of any other Pikmin. When I throw them, they land with a resounding thud. I've decided to commemorate the cave I first encountered them in by naming it Emergence Cave. I thought it was called Emergence Cave before you... Huh. Okay. Before we go onwards, I would like to go get a drink, so let's quickly shoot over to intermission. When we get back, more Pikmin 2. See you guys in a second. I'm back. I made the mistake of checking Twitter midstream, because now I've learned that they're gonna do, Hilltop is making an English translation of Boku no Natsuyasumi 2. Holy shit. I have wanted to play a Boku no Natsuyasumi game for a long fucking time, right? And the fact that, like, I'm gonna have an option soon for, like, an actual, like, Boku no Natsuyasumi game, that is very exciting to me. God, those games look super cool to me, you know, like, just want to play them. Just want to play them. Yeah, I've already checked these. Go to area select. Let's begin today in the Awakening Wood. Awakening Wood. Alright, there's treasure, there's water, there's everything you could ever ask for. This place seems familiar, actually. Now that I look at it.
Greetings. It should please you to know that the purple Pikmin are lodged safely in my tummy. The confines of my interior seems to suit them perfectly, though they do occasionally tickle me. I do not know what tickling feels like. It does not compute with me.
So, yeah, purple Pikmin go to the ship. If we want them, that's where they are. I will hold off on grabbing them for a second, just because purple Pikmin are precious. And that's just my way of saying I don't want to risk anything happening to them. Actually, no. No. Yeah, we need them to be okay, right? Like... Oh, shit. What the fuck are you dudes? Take them out. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, actually, change of plan. We need to protect them with our lives, sure. However, they could protect us, too.
Louis, has Olimar instructed you on the peculiarities of the Pikmin creatures? The Pikmin form groups based on color. Yeah, we've seen. Yeah, we've played the game before. Yeah, I have been switching Pikmin. Yep, you can switch the ones in your hands. Okay. Olimar, remember to properly train new employees.
I don't want to. He's silly. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Go. And they've been defeated. Yeah, sure, that should work. Okay, then one up there. Cleanly missing. Okay, sure, whatever. Not even bothered. Holy shit! Nectar! Nectar! Nectar off the bat, okay. He's the prettiest princess at the Harvest Moon Bowl.
The Pikmin that drank the yellow nectar instantly matured into flower Pikmin. It appears to have enhanced motor skills. What a wondrous nectar.
I definitely did not say enhanced motor skills correctly. How intriguing. Like plants, Pikmin mature from leaf to bud to flower. That sounded very crackly. Captain Olimar, you must share the information you have with your subordinate, Louis. I will not, because Louis is silly. And what is this, pray tell? Why, it's none other than Sunseed Berry. 10% of your debt recovered. That guy was hungry. Okay, so that was a nice stopping point. Oh, and we can get more nectar here. But we already have nectar, so, like... Oh, there's grubs here as well. The grubs will perish, as is tradition. We'll just take the day nice and slow, you know? This is our first day on the job, you know? Like, they're not expecting us to put in the work. We are missing a few. Oh. That's annoying. Oh, actually, fun fact. Did you know that Pikmin don't have gills? It's true. Oh, shit. Now, whose fault was that, do you suppose? This, I think, is for, yeah. We have too many Pikmin on the field currently, so, like, yeah, only 100 Pikmin at one time. Could there be wild Pikmin at... Ah! Ah! Interesting. Very interesting. Now there's berries in the tree, and you know me, I hate berries, so let's go deal with those. Come on, boys. You've got to put your backs into it. I'm very impatient. Those ones are just on the wall. We have returned home with the berry. What, pray tell, is this berry? Well, I'll tell you, it's red. Astounding! This red berry contains an ultra-spicy essence. It does appear to not have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me some more specimens. Okay. The wall is busted down. Okay. I'll take the reds for now. Mostly because I see this dude, and I don't want to risk purples against him. Not until I remember the best way to defeat him. And the best way to defeat him is quickly. Alright, so there are other Pikmin around here somewhere. Oh, there's a dungeon that way. And... Ah! I found the onion. Book it! Kill it! That was horrifying! Oh my god! Oh, my Pikmin are deflowered! Fuck! God, that probably peaked my mic. I'm very sorry if it did. But to be fair, did you see that thing? That was mortifying, horrifying, every kind of fying. Oh, there's a cave here as well. What's this?
Biological sensors are reacting violently. The readings are ominous. A beast of unknown power lurks in these depths. A large Pikmin group would be reassuring. My sound sensors are picking up hostile roars of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. Sensors are also showing some extreme heat pockets. You may need
flame-resistant Pikmin.
But my records indicate no such data. Are my records incomplete?
No. Your records got changed between games. The whole of beasts, before we go visit every single beast in the world, that's poisonous, so we're not going to interact with that. I don't want to prove that to you, because I know I'm right. Yeah, this endeavor's fruitless. Okay. Yeah, so we can't go up there yet, because we need more purples to. So our goal now is berries. While we're here, I suppose, you know? We grab everything at the back, you know? Oh, we have enough. Excellent. With enough berries, you of course get the lovely gelatinous.
Captain Olimar, my research on the red berries you discovered has yielded a powerful potion. Behold the ultra spicy spray. Although it is untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. Rate on all your Pikmin by pressing 2. Give it a try.
We will save that for a later point, because those are very good. Yeah, so these respawn, like, pretty infinitely, so, like, let's not really bother with doing that right now, you know? We want to get in the dungeon. Because if we get in the dungeon, we get the purple Pikmin. We can get out of the dungeon into that area over here and potentially start on that before the end of the day. Because time only moves when you do, and time does not exist. Over the world. Overworld. Hole of Beasts! Every single beast is in this hole. Huzzah! Now here begins the random dungeons. I wish we had, like, more flower Pikmin at this point, but I did, like, you know, have to deal with the fact that sometimes things don't go on my side. Nothing around these parts. Keeping the purple Pikmin there, because I'm just, like, you know, concerned about their health, their safety. It just appears to be, like, the small critters, and the small critters are pretty harmless. Not all of them are, but most of them are. So my plan in most dungeons is going to be, like, very samey. And it is just going to be, like, a lot of... I will use the reds to go, like, to work. And then if it's convenient for me to make the switch when I do, take the purples, use them to, like... start moving stuff back. Because when you're that girthy, you got one thing to do, you know? I imagine that's it for this floor, yeah? Can't imagine there'd be anything else other than this, strange device, which everyone seems to recognize, but these buttons don't exist in universe. The Stone of Glory. And this floor is done. Excellent. There's a visual indicator for that later, once you unlock it, but there's also just an audio one throughout. I don't know if it's intentional, but I'm glad it's there. Saves me a headache, you know. Sub level 2. Purple Pikmin dispensers. Egg. I should have definitely saved these for when I got, like, the other purple Pikmin, but it's fine. Ah! The Pikmin are singing! Good for them! Little precious creatures they are. Is this more? Oh, for fuck's sake! Holy shit! What the fuck are those? Don't like those! Don't like those! Solve it! Solve the issue! Kill the issue! I forgot those are in the game. Don't like those. There were a lot of them. I'm gonna fucking cry. There we go. I mean, all of our, like, reds are gonna be gone anyway, but, like, man, that's depressing, you know? Do I still have red leaves in there? How did that happen? I did my best. Is there anything else on this floor? I want to check. Doesn't appear to be anything over here. Is that it? There's nothing else on this floor. Okay. Well, we have more purple Pikmin, so I guess that's more than we could ever ask for. They will carry us into the future. They are very polite. I like their attitudes. Yeah! Pikmin. Sub-level 3. Immediately, there is fire. And we need flame-resistant Pikmin. And there's a simple answer to that. Remove fire by force. That's why the show was called Fire Force. We only need, like, one of these on these to be able to deal with them. We just, you know, waste time if we use more. Okay, there we go. Also, there's a floppy disk, I guess. Oh, yeah, we're not flame resistant. I forget that for some reason. You'd think that's something you keep in mind, but, like, I don't know, it just doesn't come naturally to me. What is this? Well, I'll tell you what this is. This is a Strife monolith. Well, to be honest, I don't actually know what this is. It Is this like a mahjong piece or something? That's not mahjong, is it? I don't know what this is, but you know what? Strife Monolith, that sounds pretty good. I like both those games as well, anyhow. It is mahjong. I'm glad I know. I remember things. And this one. This one's pretty special. It's a Nintendo classic. Of course, it is the Cosmic Archive. It's where they keep the rest of their games, you know? They're in space. That's why you can't play them anymore. They're safe. They are archiving them. Don't be wrong. but they're up there, you know, just waiting. And that's the sound of sweet success. And by sweet success, I mean we've collected everything so we can go onwards. Hooray! Hole of Beasts, sub-level 4. I've got to be honest, we haven't seen that many beasts. I mean, like, we've seen a few beasts, but, like, not as many as they were making it out to be, you know? Like, I was expecting more strife. More drama. There's nothing of the sort. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's a little bit of strife right there. Strife has been dealt with. Huzzah. Go get him. All you need to win is 2 beefy boys. Look at him go. Gotta be something over here, right? Oh shit! More purples! Let's go. I'll always take more purples. Ah, a classic game console. The Dream Architect. You guys might not remember these, but they used to include these in McDonald's. There was a Sonic one and a Tails one. And that is one of my favorite things to do. Spread misinformation on the internet. I've done it once and I'll do it again. What do we got? Why, it's none other than the luck wafer. You put that shit in your ice cream? What's wrong with you? And that's this floor dealt with. We can move on. But, like, there's eggs. Wrong! Why did the purple come to the front? That's so inconvenient. Misinformation? Not on my internet. I'm sorry to say, but there's misinformation wherever I damn well want it to be. I didn't realize there was global Poro emote. That's great. How did they fucking miss? I've still got one leaf in there. Only one, huh? And it's this fucking arsehole. Well, you know what? You could do this part by yourself. I changed my mind. I was scared something silly would happen. There you go. Leave it alone. Alright, just for that, this one's getting thrown off the cliff. I know where he is in my squad. I've named him. I've made sure he's in my mind. Fucking Dominic the Purple Protruder. I don't know why Protruder was the word that came to me. It just felt right. Final level! How do I do this again? I think I need to attack the head, but I could be wrong. So I'm gonna put Olimar near the ass. It's rolling. Oh, by God, it's rolling. And then it rolls again. Holy shit. Oh, there is a red leaf. Solution. No more red leaf. Huzzah! The day has been won.
How bizarre! This device is emitting black light. It must have been ingested by that creature. What an absolutely repulsive life form. Our return to Hockadate cannot come soon enough.
Oh, it's at least 3 weeks. Have fun. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. She kind of looks like me, you know? He has my loving smile. We have obtained the prototype detector, otherwise known as the Tester Love. What do you mean it's Love Tester? That doesn't sound right.
This contraption seems to react when it approaches treasure. It will connect to my radar. Processing complete. The treasure gauge is now fully operational. It will now appear on your monitor. The needle will move right as you approach treasure.
Excellent. And that's the gauge I was telling you about before. Gray means there's fucking nothing left. We have all 94 Pikmin. No one died that mattered. We can leave. Huzzah! And if we act quickly, we can get more done today. Just the one. He's gone. Nothing left. That's some good money. That's some good money. We're literally 20% there. We're a fifth through the game. The entire game. There's nothing afterwards.
20% of debt is recovered.
All right, we don't have time for these shenanigans. We need to get a move on. I need my chunky monkeys at the ready. Split these up. Take the color red, and we take it behind this dude. Kill him. End his career. Excellent work, boys. Can we throw something up there? Probably not. What is this, I hear you cry? Well, I'll let you know straight away it is.
Astounding! My metal detectors are reacting violently. What could ever be down below? If you look finds trouble below, press plus to contact me and press yep, okay. The exploration pod will drop its loot and make room to carry you, Louie, and the Pikmin to safety.
But we need the loot more than the Pikmin and Louie. White Flower Garden. Oh, I thought I left guys at the fucking 24. We've lost guys somewhere. Oh, they're just lingering behind. Oh, that's why. Stop it. Before we go in, I want to take a quick peek. Okay, so... ladies and gentlemen, the color blue! Holy shit.
Look there! Wild blue Pikmin are chasing prey near the water's edge. Perhaps by observing these wild specimens, we can understand more about their true nature. I apologize. I was momentarily entranced by them. Now, back to work.
Unfortunately, we cannot do anything with them because, we don't conduct electricity. So today's plan is simple, and today's plan is the White Flower Garden itself. Look, all I'm saying is if Louis doesn't, like, survive if he conducts electricity, that's not too much of a loss on my part, you know? He's gonna have issues with it, but we ain't talking about him right now. White flower gun. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we can bring 2 purples with us. There are emotional support purples, I suppose. Everyone's allowed 1. The day has been saved. Nothing over here. Beautiful. Ah, Skippy. I love Skippy me. He's my favorite guy. Yeah, nothing else can attach onto them. That's fine. What have we got here? That's, nutrient silo. I don't know what kind of nutrients they are, but they look disgusting. And that's the floor done. Excellent. Let us proceed onwards. Throwing on this cave with the GameCube controls was a nightmare. Oh, I can imagine. Like, I don't think the Wii controls are perfect because sometimes, like, it will just randomly throw the cursor, but, like, having analog in this cave in particular, where a key feature of this cave, I must let you guys know, is, death. That's death over there. We have killed the concept of fire. Can I just... Yeah, that's just there. I can get that. Yeah, the solution. I'm so good at Pikmin. Nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing there. Oh, we got the thing came back. Thank you, Gertrude. The drought ender. I fucking hate Dr. Pepper. I'm probably blowing any opportunity of getting a sponsorship with the Dr. Pepper, but I haven't heard him do anything proficient in the medical field. Leave! Single leaf! Single leaf dealt with. You guys can thank me later. It's the heart of the single leaf guy I just threw off the cliff. Don't tell Louis that was Stefan. We'd be lying, but like, by God, would it destroy him. My squad is bred for perfection. There is no use for singular leaves in these ranks. Other people may find them quirky. I find them worthless. They do not have a place in my army. I train the best soldiers, give them the best food, prove they're the best around. Also, now we have the funny number of reds, which, like, honestly, I think that just means it's worth it. Ah, hello!
How can a flower so deep underground bloom so robustly? How mysterious! This place is conspicuously warm. Could it act as a kind of hothouse for foliage? What an interesting development. The Pikmin look as if they long to be thrown into the flower. Fucking buffoons. That kills you, you know.
I was always curious about that as a kid, though, right? Like, what does, like, getting thrown into these actually mean for the Pikmin? Because, like, either we're assuming that every Pikmin is just the same creature and they can, like, change through outside interference, or they just, like, die and reincarnate as something else, you know? And today, they reincarnate as evil. Look at these nightmare creature.
Incredible! A white Pikmin! It is tiny, but it looks distinctly swift. Its eyes are an unseemly red. This type of Pikmin was not mentioned in your notes, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type.
Probably because it is!
Our data record on this type is a blank page, since a certain captain never documented that.
I don't recall any of you guys coming to this planet before. Like, you can't just blame me for everything. I'm doing my best, man. You just keep knocking me down.
You must experiment and make detailed observations for the benefit of future generations.
I will do no such thing. Future generations can suck my pee-pee. I am specifically speaking on behalf of Louis right now. Now, this is why the treasure radar is important. Nectar! Yes, my beautiful army goes stronger every day. So little blue thing at the bottom. What's the point of it? Do you just need the sound notification? Well, this seems pretty good.
Amazing! The white Pikmin have unearthed a treasure that was completely buried in the ground. Perhaps those beady red eyes of theirs allow them to sense objects buried in the dirt.
That's very silly, but it is correct. The white Pikmin's gimmick is they can see things underground. Well, that's one of their gimmicks. White Pikmin are very lucky. They have many gimmicks. Is it 4 gimmicks? Like, I can think of, like, 2 of them off the top of my head. I guess the third one, if you want to go with, they are weaker than the others. Or if you want to count the fact that the white Pikmin are white. Super Stick Textile. This one says what it is in it. I suppose the robot's gonna really struggle to peek in there. Like, he's gonna try and just get stuck. He's just gonna be, like, you know, attached. But, you know, he could at least give it a shot. No more left. However, we do have slackers on the team, and slackers must be dealt with. Oh, they are, like, quicker than the rest of them. Like, we have a leaf in our midst that is, like, you know, still keeping up fairly well. You know what? They fed themselves. Yeah, everything. They're all good now. Everything's solved. The hungry boys have been dealt with. Fantastic work. Let us proceed onwards. I keep skipping past this, but visually it's quite nice. White Flower Garden, sub-level 4. You see this? This kills Pikmin, but not all Pikmin. Huzzah. Wait, I have 16 white Pikmin? Oh, never mind, there was a red in the mist. Well, if he wants to be involved, I'll let him. He just has to be careful of what that truly means. Charge, my pretties! You wanted to be part of the club, and now you find out what happens.
Emergency! Pikmin are suffering! If you blow your whistle with B, you may be able to help them.
But I don't want to, because he was silly. But now he knows. Now he knows his insolence. Alright, doesn't appear to be any enemies on this floor, so we can just, like, you know, just grab everything. Oh, that's underground, technically, okay. Bring everything here, yep, grab those guys. These guys are up to work, excellent. Is there anything else? I don't imagine so. This is something like over here. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be. Excellent. What have we got? Well, I'll tell you what we've got. We've got to wait a bit longer for them to arrive at the ship. Exactly. Hurry up, please. I wanted to do it. I just wanted to do a thing. Ah, the container of sea bounty. Herring's fillet happen in tomato cream. Very nice. Now, if Louis doesn't know how to cook that, I don't know what to tell him. Why, this, I'll tell you, is the toxic toadstool. Yep, you may be surprised to hear, but Pikmin 2 actually takes place in a post-apocalyptic Europe, or as we like to call it, Europe. God damn, we really live like this. The game has been saved. Sub-level 5. The final level. I don't remember what's on this floor. I assume there's a boss of some sort, but I don't... I know who it is. Come along, the color red. We have work to do. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a fucking Snargle! best Pikmin enemy of all time. I don't make the rules. I don't care if you disagree, you're wrong. Snargles are just very impressive. They're also dead. Bakar. We got his head, and we have a glove.
Well done, Captain Olimar. You've defeated that freakish half-bird, half-serpent hybrid. Oh no! Don't tell me. That treasure was ingested by that beast, wasn't it?
Yes, it is. Put it in your tummy. Also, take the head of the beast while you're at it. Dagger's a fun enemy until you, like, decide to install custom mods. I can imagine. I have played,
Five-man knapsack.
Do you expect the men to go all the way in? Does that mean one of them's gonna block the entrance? Isn't that just gonna be very inconvenient?
This material looks comfortable. I will use it to patch the boss's favorite sleeping bag. I will not tell him it came out of that beast's throat. It came out of the throat goat. Seam test conclusive. Cross-stitching successful. The knapsack is complete. When you have an unoccupied time interval, press and hold C to take a nap.
Take me. Yeah, so the gimmick... so the one Pikmin 2 mod I've played at this point is the one where it's just... It takes the entirety of the game, every enemy that spawns on it, and just puts them onto one dungeon floor. Just one massive ass floor. It's so funny. I love it. I haven't, like, 100%ed it or anything, but I've just, like, you know, I've just done enough to be like, I've beat it, and I'm content with that. Well, we've made it through another dungeon. Another day of hard work has come to an end. And we only had minor casualties. Cave completed. We're almost like 3/10 done. Jesus Christ.
Yeah!
We only have a little bit of time left in the day, so I think it's going to be best spent just, like, you know, farming and grinding, because I don't know where we go next. Well, I mean, I have ideas, but, like, I don't know if they're correct, you know? Let me just take Louis back to spawn really quickly, just because, like, I want him to start plucking. That's not the thing again, is it? Oh, thank God. Yeah, we've done there. Uh-oh. No, 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 he's on He's in poison! Oh god!
Olimar, Louis, the sun will be setting soon. Call all of your Pikmin to you. This planet's native nocturnal life forms are ferocious and therefore dangerous. Load your Pikmin into the onion and yourselves into my hull so we can take refuge in low orbit. Pikmin in your squad will enter the onion on their own at day's end.
He didn't even start plucking him. God damn it, Louis. We'll make a chip on that wall just so we can, like, go into it in a future day. There isn't much else I want to do. 64. $64, 15. I feel like we're missing some somewhere, but it's okay. Yeah, we got a chip on the wall. Excellent. Oh, it has eyes. That's how you tell. If they have eyes, they're a problem. And we don't want to deal with them. Oh, shit. There's 5 Pikmin free? Where? Where were they free? I mean, there's one in the ground, sure, but like... There weren't 5 Pikmin free. Don't lie to me. Do not deceive me. Who do you take me for? Some kind of buffoon? Yeah, you see, if they're not eating anything, gone. Safe. Good to go. Huzzah. Today's report. That's a lot of moolah. Our Pikmin supply went up across the board. We may have lost a few today. Some of them through battle, some of them by drowning, some of them by other means. But you know, it's okay. Because what matters is they'll live on in our hearts forever.
How's your progress, Olimar? Remember, you'll never get anything done if you sit back and watch from afar. Use the controls to move. Huzzah! I'm the president.
We have 2 more dungeons left in this area. And everything above ground. Okay. Holy shit, we have some stuff to read! The Fiery Blowhog. Fiery Blowhog. Sus! Sus Draconis. Blowhog family. This creature expels a volatile phosphorus compound from its snout that combusts upon contact with air. This fire-breathing ability is dependent upon the air-to-fuel ratio at its mouth, catalyst reaction within the expelled compound, and purification of the compound. Thus, it is highly unlikely that such a complex process could cause the spontaneous explosion of a fallen blowhog. This process is also perhaps to avoid risk of spontaneous combustion in the belly of a live specimen. However, one should still treat a fiery blowhog with great care, even after its life functions have ceased. This is to deal with the fact that every time you load up Pikmin 2, one random fiery blowhog in the game will be loaded with explosives. Be careful, watch out for it, because when it happens, you're not gonna like it. I hit my fucking mic. Roast this flavorful beast for several hours, letting it stew in its own succulent juices. Don't worry about overcooking this beast. It's scorch-proof. We had the iridescent flint beetle. Iridescent flint beetle. Pili envelopens. flint beetle family. Flint beetles are nocturnal, choosing to hide in the grass by day and stay active at night. These creatures keep undigested food pellets in their stomachs to sustain them through winter, but given the right stimulus, they will spit them out. Recent research has revealed that these pellets are enveloped in a membrane that seals and preserves them in a sterile, airtight environment. If kept at room temperature, it seems that this pellet membrane will keep its content fresh for up to 6 months. The membrane may be made from the same substance that gives the exoskeleton of the flint beetle its beautiful sheen. Wow, isn't that nice? An essential flavor accentuating ingredient in gumbo and jambalaya, also delicious in soups, broths, and marinades. Please do not put iridescent flint beetles in me. I will be upset. Female sheargrub. Hibigea mandibulosa, mandiblard family. The males of the species are purple and black creatures with tapered mouths, while the females are lighter in color and lack an armored exoskeleton. As with most mandiblards, these creatures have regressed to the point where they have both lost their legs and wings. They can be seen crawling around on the ground and are believed to feed on the vegetable extracts from the congealed fluids of expired Pikmin. For an unforgettable quiche, slice this creature up and mix with 4 eggs, 2 vine-ripened tomatoes, diced zucchini, and a generous handfuls of feta and Swiss. Bake until crusty and golden. This beast is most flavorful in caught and cooked just after laying its eggs. That feels very morbid. Congratulations. You're delicious. Hibigea mandibulosa, the male sheargrub. This specimen is a male sheargrub. Having lost both legs and wings, the male burrows into the soil and waits to ambush small creatures that pass by. This beast's mandibles can be dangerous, making creatures such as Pikmin easy prey. Spread several specimens in the bottom of a casserole dish and layer with sliced avocado. Bake until the meat is choice and the cheese is lusciously browned. That's it. Cloaking Burrownit. That is a ridiculous name. Cloaking Burrownit. Trilobitans reclusiva. Burrownit family. The snake-eyed pattern on this beast's shell is one of its most distinctive features of the Burrownit family. The red pattern of the cloaking Burrownit and its spikes around its mental make it easily identifiable, while still making it a representative specimen of the Burrownit family. The shell on the cloaking Burrownit's back also provides a frame that fixes its muscular structure in place and appears to give the creature its powerful needle-launching attack. Boil it in the shell with a pinch of salt until bright red and serve piping hot with tartar sauce. Fucking hate those things. God, metites. Oh, they disgust me. Metite, Metivus infiltratus, unknown family. These parasitic insects feed upon eggs. Upon reaching maturity, they excrete a special pheromone that attracts females of particular species, enticing these females to swallow the metites whole. Pikmin, however, seem to dislike the scent. After entering the host female body, the metites lay their own eggs inside the host eggs just prior to the host spawning. Oh. Well, that's clever of them. Flash fry with garlic and red chilies in a hot pan, then sprinkle with grated gorgonzola. Some dinner guests may find the legs unappealing, so best to remove them before serving. That's thoughtful of you. I don't know if I want to read, like, all of, like, the non... Yeah, I don't really want to, like, read all the, like, non... beasts in the Piclopedia. Like, the plants are just kind of there, you know. This elusive flower spoils within seconds of picking, making it unsuitable for cooking. That's a shame. Creeping chrysanthemum. Fucking, I hate this dude so much. Look at him. He's awful. Creeping chrysanthemum. Pteryxum rovina. Chrysanthemum family. Like Pikmin, the creeping chrysanthemum is a member of a group of creatures with ambulatory root structures. This creature is known as a mimic, but because it is actually a form of plant, this label is not entirely accurate. For unknown reasons, the creeping chrysanthemum's mimicry does not fool Pikmin, perhaps because they share a similar heritage. It relies on preying upon other creatures to provide sustenance, so it has no need of leaves for photosynthesis. Generally speaking, the role of plants within an ecosystem is as a producer species, and thus plants are generally found at the bottom of the food pyramid. However, on this strange planet, the line between producer plants and consumer plants is blurred. When thinly sliced, this predator's sizable bulb makes a sumptuous pizza topping. I don't like the term sizable bulb. Louis, please never say sizable bulb again. The honey wisp. This floating life form drifts effortlessly on the winds. Upon death, its physical structure instantly collapses, and as the creature is particularly elusive and difficult to catch, no sample specimens have been acquired as of yet. If we could simply recover a live sample, research on this particular species would likely proceed more smoothly. Although the eggs are small, the yolk has a distinctly bold and tangy flavor. Try throwing a few in a pan along with a choice of meat and fresh vegetables and cook up a country scramble. Common glowcap. Illuminating fungus will be hot in the galaxy's trendiest restaurants. Clover. Mildly poisonous, may result in nausea, headache, fever, fatigue, chest pains, paralysis, loss of bone density, moodiness, feral rage, sauciness, dilly-dallying, strokes of brilliance, and untimely doom. I can't. That's terrible. Who would want strokes of brilliance? Dandelion. Young leaves are only suitable in garden salads. Use the flower to add color to your dishes. Horsetail. Remove and discard the primitive scaly leaves, then blanch the tender stalk in a buttery broth. Margaret. Can be eaten fresh out of the soil. I was gonna think of a Margaret Thatcher joke, right? I don't think I need to. I just need to imprint the idea that it's Margaret Thatcher, and then we say can be eaten fresh out of the soil. But it's more flavorful when incorporated in a heavenly veggie lasagna. I can't believe we're gonna feed Margaret Thatcher to Garfield. Fiddlehead. Sun-dry the leaves for several days, then grind them with a mortar and pestle. The resulting herb grants an aromatic, earthy flavor to mutton and poultry dishes. Empress Bowblax. Oculus matriarcha, grub dog family. Initial observations place doubt on the capability of the grub dog family to support a strong ant or bee-like social structure, but recent studies show the family is capable of such complexity. The egg sac of the largest female grub dog within a given range swells to dramatic proportions in response to environmental changes, such as the sudden depletion of prey species. These females temporarily take on the role of pack matriarch. Also in pack formation, it has been observed that nearly all males not involved in species reproduction undergo natural sex changes. Characteristics of such specimens are quite intriguing indeed. I see, quite. For a sophisticated delicacy, make a pâte de foie gras from this massively obese creature's liver and spread it over a sesame cracker. And then the burrowing snagret. The snargle. From the Snavian family. Hey Ronald, how you doing? Look at him go. The majority of the snagret species lie in wait to ambush and capture prey. With a body type perfectly adapted to such sudden strikes, it violently attacks small surface-dwelling insects. Distributed across a relatively wide range, subspecies of snagret suited to the varying soil conditions have emerged, making the snagret the most geographically represented species beside the bulborb. Visually resembling the burrowing snagret is the burrowing snarrow, the range of which partially overlaps with the snagret's range. While the two may appear similar, when pulled from the ground they can be distinguished by the presence of an absence of tail and wing markings. Slice the serpentine torso into thin medallions, skewer on a metal rod with hocotate onions, and barbecue over an open flame. I'll do exactly that. And oh my god, there's still more! I found this fascinating I found this fascinating fruit while out exploring today. The skies cleared up, and I felt peaceful watching the watching the pink flower petals flutter in the wind. During this perilous expedition, it seems strange to have such soft-hearted, romantic thoughts. Olimar's a lover, not a fighter. This dubious morsel doesn't look like it would be very agreeable with my innards. However, I bet Louis would try a bite. His appetite is insatiable, and he's always cooking up tasty meals. I'm glad that on this expedition, our ship's reactor can power up our life support systems indefinitely. Pardon me. This will give us all the time we need to thoroughly examine all of the treasure we recover. I don't care if the president wants us to hurry. I've had enough of his hassling. I think I'll move more slowly just to cause him indigestion. Jesus Christ! Yeah, we have a lot of treasures, okay. I have once again discovered a completely undocumented species of Pikmin. These white Pikmin can find and dig up items that are buried entirely underground. We never would have found this priceless treasure without them. Thankfully, it's just the perfect stuff to patch a hole I just noticed on the ship's hull. Yes, I named the cave where I first encountered the white Pikmin the White Flower Garden. I wonder why he did that. Seems like a strange choice. Petrified heart! The vivid color of this redstone reminds me of my wife's eyes when they burn with rage. I miss my wife. Too bad the president repossessed her as well. Just between you and me, I've noticed that she's been getting more wrinkles. Now that I think about it, I've probably caused her a lot of stress. When I return to Hokate, I'll take her on a long vacation. Luck wafer! What a strange pattern. When I look at it, I can feel good fortune smiling down on me. If I could buy a lottery ticket right now, I'm sure I'd win. Strife monolith. Computers view the world in ones and zeros, but my people are different. Our world isn't simply black or white, right or wrong. Everybody is different. Maybe one day the ship will understand that, and maybe one day it won't give me sass when I ask it to collect a slimy specimen. The ship just screams in the the ship just screams in the distance.
What? You can't make me! You'll never take me alive!
Dream architect. At night, I have nothing to do to keep me occupied. I've been searching for something to dull the boredom, but every time I find something I want to play with, it's broken. This object is a great example. It looks fascinating, but I can't get it to function. I guess all I have to do is write in this journal. The Stone of Glory. This is a peculiar object. Just looking at it fills me with a sense of powerful nostalgia. Now I think about it, the Pikmin had a curious look on their faces when they carried it. Or maybe that was just my imagination. Oh, I think it's specifically the GameCube D-pad, which, you know, would be appropriate. Cosmic Archive. The cave we searched today was lined with flame-spewing spouts. The temperature in that cave was absolutely stifling. Oh, that reminds me. I completely forgot to tell Louis about Red Pikmin. He's so quiet. I sometimes forget he's even there. This item I salvaged from the cave seems to be some kind of strange device, but I have no way to play back the contents. I definitely misread that, as this item I salvaged from the cave seems to be some kind of strange divorce, which, to be fair, would be a very weird divorce. Container of Sea Bounty. Mystical symbols are engraved on many of the objects of this planet. Unfortunately, I'm not able to read them thus far, but on this container here, I can see a picture of a fish. I'm pretty sure this means... Oh no! I'm hungry again! Nutrient Silo. What a fascinating storage container! There's more food crammed in here than I could eat in a lifetime. Louis, however... Today we searched a subterranean lair swarming with carnivorous bugs. The name Hole of Beasts immediately came to mind. The convenient contraption I found in there has become an invaluable treasure-seeking tool. When it approaches a piece of treasure, the gadget beeps and the needle moves to the right. When all of the treasure in an area has been collected, the device powers down. When we left Hokate, I thought we'd never be able to pay off the company's debts. But thanks to this gadget, I'm feeling optimistic about the outcome of this daring mission. Drought Ender. Today, I delivered an impromptu lecture on the basics of wilderness survival. As Louis' superior, it's my responsibility to teach him these skills. Walking around as much as we do generates an intense thirst, so water becomes very important. I told Louis that we have to ration our water carefully. That's what I was thinking until I found this. I was so parched that I couldn't help myself. I drank all the water in the canteen. It tasted so good. But when I turned around, Louis gave me a cold stare. Is probably similar to the way that Stefan stared at him at the beginning. So, like, technically, Olimar must be Stefan's grandfather and Louis must be Olimar's other kid. We're building a lore here. It's gonna be great. 5-man knapsack. I'd love to lay down in the grass, bask in the sun, and take an afternoon nap. But with all of these Pikmin following me, I can never seem to relax. I should remember to press C to dismiss the Pikmin. The last time I tried it, the Pikmin picked me up while I slept and carried me away to their onion. Hold your space horses, Pikmin. I'm not a pellet or a piece of treasure. Then I woke up. Great galaxies! It was all just a dream, wasn't it? Olimar, this entire experience is a dream. It's wonderful, magical. It's also done for the day. We have done a lot today. I say a lot, we've done 3 days. We've done 4 dungeons, I think? I'd like to go longer. Honestly, I would really like to go longer right now, but I am losing my voice and I slept horrifically. I had to get up very early today, just for an appointment, which means not only did I get barely any sleep, I got barely any sleep on a night with AEW Revolution, which I could not watch because I had to sleep. And now I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna go watch Revolution after this. I'm very excited for this. We will continue more Pikmin 2, either this week or next. I'm gonna try and make sure that we're through the game by the time Pikmin 4 comes out, because I just really like Pikmin. And I've really wanted to do something with it for a while. It's just like, Pikmin 2 is a commitment. Like, Pikmin 1, if we were playing Pikmin 1 2.5 hours in, we'd be halfway done with the game. Pikmin 2, you saw my playtime on the other file. It was 18 hours. And that doesn't account for resets, because this game is mean. So we'll come back to this another day. Next stream, I don't know when. Probably tomorrow. Possibly tomorrow. I'd say pay attention to me on Twitter to find out, but Twitter is of course down now. I will look more into getting a Discord server for stream announcements up and going, just because if Discord is disappearing, no, if not Discord, if Twitter is deciding, you know what, we don't want to function anymore, I want to still give you guys like options to find out when things are happening. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. So thank you guys for coming to the stream today. Love and energy to each and every one of you. And, as always, Olimar! Louis. Olimar! Louis. Olimar! Louis. Olimar! Louis. Everybody, get out of my house. Out of my house. Thank you guys for coming in. Get out of my house. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.